In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 26, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Portland versus Southern Utah. The Portland Pilots will travel to the American First Event Center on Saturday night to take on the Southern Utah Thunderbirds in a quarterfinal matchup inside of the Basketball Classic. The Pilots are 19-14 this season and coming off a 94-73 home win over the New Orleans Privateers last Saturday. The Thunderbirds are 22-11 so far and are coming off an 82-69 road win over the University Texas El Paso Miners on Tuesday. These two teams are both playing well this season, so it will be an interesting matchup here. Southern Utah is averaging 82 points in their previous 2 games, while Portland is scoring 78 points in their last 3 games right now. The shooting percentages this season give us a big difference maker, as the Pilots are shooting 43.7% from the field while the Thunderbirds are shooting 46.3% as a program this year. The defensive side of the ball is going to be a wash, as both are not very good defensive teams. The Pilots are 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 Saturday games and 14-5 against the spread in their last 19 games overall. The Thunderbirds are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games as a favorite. Portland has been led by their offense, which ranks 82nd in scoring offense and 101st in three-point field goal percentage. However, the defense has struggled at times, as the Pilots come into this matchup ranked just 251st in scoring defense. Southern Utah has also been led by their offense, which ranks 22nd in scoring offense, 52nd in field goal percentage, and 80th in three-pointers per game. However, like Portland, the Thunderbirds have also struggled defensively and come into this matchup ranked just 268th in scoring defense and 202nd in defensive field goal percentage. Portland was impressive against New Orleans. However, this is a team that had a losing record on the road this season and really struggled in the West Coast Conference Championship against Santa Clara, allowing the Broncos to put up 91 points in a 24-point loss. Southern Utah is an impressive 12-3 at home this season, and between the fact that I was impressed with the offensive performances by the Thunderbirds against Kent State and University Texas El Paso Miners, and that I think the offense puts up another 80-plus points. So the Southern Utah to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams are playing well offensively, as the Pilots are scoring 74 points per game while the Thunderbirds are averaging 79 points per game this season. Both programs are struggling on the defensive side of the floor as of late, as Portland is giving up 80 points in their last 4 games, while Southern Utah is allowing 73 points in their previous 5 games. The over has hit in 7 of the previous 8 Pilots games, while it also is 3-1 in the last 5 Thunderbirds home games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston versus Villanova. A spot in the Final Four is on the line as the Houston Cougars get set to take on the Villanova Wildcats in the South Region Final on Saturday. Houston arrives here after wins over UAB, Illinois, and the number 1 seed Arizona in the Sweet 16. The second-seeded Wildcats have defeated Delaware, Ohio State, and then Michigan in the Sweet 16. This will be the first meeting between these 2 teams this season. The Cougars have won 12 of their last 13 games. They have done a good job offensively, scoring more than 75 points per game while making 47% of their shots. They are one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country, and they did a great job on the offensive glass in their last 3 games, grabbing more than 12 offensive boards per game, which will give them a lot of second-chance opportunities. They also did a great job protecting the ball, turning it over less than 9 times per game, and won't give the Wildcats a lot of easy scoring opportunities. Even though the Wildcats have played well defensively in this tournament, They haven't faced an offense as good as Houston's and will have a hard time slowing down the Cougars. The Wildcats usually play well offensively, but they haven't played as well in the tournament, scoring less than 70 points per game while making only 42% of their shots. They don't rebound the ball as well as the Cougars and won't get a lot of extra scoring opportunities against them. The Cougars are third in the country in defensive efficiency, and they've given up more than 60 points only once in their last 4 games. So expect them to keep Villanova's offense in check. Villanova is a great team. However, we have seen the offensive at times be inconsistent this season, especially if the three-pointer isn't falling. Houston has arguably had the best defense in college basketball this season, and between the fact that the Cougars have looked unstoppable so far in the NCAA tournament, and that I think Villanova is going to struggle to put up points in this one. So Houston to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Cougars are averaging 76 points per game and 74 points per game away from home. They play at a slow pace, averaging 67.7 possessions per game. They are facing a Villanova team that is giving up 63 points per game and will be held under their average in this game. The Wildcats are averaging 73 points per game and 70 points per game away from home. They play at a slower pace, averaging 65.8 possessions per game. Two ferocious, hard-nosed teams battling it out on every trip here. Villanova will not beat themselves. They just don't play that kind of style. They will work the clock down each possession and force the Cougars to play defense for the full shot clock each time down. Houston, for their part, is the best defensive team in the country and will certainly keep the Wildcats from putting up significant numbers in this game. I expect a game played in the 50s heading into the final 2 minutes of the game. Each team defends well, holds the opposition to 40% or lower, and neither is going to push the tempo. This game is going to be a rock fight, with Houston giving up 59 points per game. The Wildcats won't score enough points to push the score. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Arkansas versus Duke. While many people expected an Elite Eight matchup between Gonzaga and Texas Tech, Arkansas and Duke stole the show during Thursday's Sweet 16. Arkansas took down top-seeded Gonzaga in a 74-68 final, while Duke knocked out the Red Raiders in a 78-73 thriller. Duke is trying to make one more Final Four under legendary head coach ncaa. Arkansas is 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games as underdogs. The over is 7-0 in Duke's last 7 games following a straight-up win. The over is 4-0 in Duke's last 4 games played on Saturday. The over is 4-0 in Arkansas' last 4 games following an against-the-spread win. The Razorbacks got back to their big scoring ways on Thursday against Gonzaga, shooting 40.3% from the floor with 42 rebounds, 13 team assists, and just 8 turnovers. That makes 74 or more points in 8 of the last 11 games, and I think Arkansas will keep it going here. As for Duke, they shot a nifty 51.9% in their Sweet 16 win. The Blue Devils were outpaced on rebounds 29-33 and turnovers 10-8. Though Duke has been scoring exceptionally well themselves lately, they've hit 78 or more points in 8 of their last 9 outings. The Duke teams led by ncaa have always taken pride in their defense, but this season they ranked 190th in defensive efficiency. Arkansas defends at a much higher level, ranking 31st in that category. Arkansas's defense looked impressive against Gonzaga, and they are going to continue the success in this game. Look for Duke to struggle to score, and Arkansas is going to keep this game close. I believe the Razorbacks is going to advance to the Final Four with an upset victory. Arkansas to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Blue Devils have been playing at more of a methodical pace this season, and that is going to lower the total number of possessions, as Duke is averaging 69.8 possessions per game. Both teams are rebounding very well, so that means there should not be too many offensive rebounds for either team. The under has hit in 7 of the previous 9 NCAA tournament games as an underdog. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.